Alright. So, just going deep into the rabbit hole here. Yeah. You're deeper in the rabbit hole when you're looking up UWE. UWE? Yeah, Jurgen had a friend named UWE. He was always talking to UWE on the phone, yeah. But then I was talking about wings and 9/11. Well, Roy was Biggums, right? Roy Biggums. Well, who's UWE? UWE's Ludwig Horn. UWE Horn. Roy Horn. Roy Biggums. Biggums smacks. It's Roy. Roy is the bighorn. He's the Matterhorn. Roy is the Matterhorn. Oh, don't feel bad, Siegfried. He's the fishback. Siegfried Fishback. He is the house. He's the fishwife. That's his fishwife. Why? Because his wife's got a real codpiece. Yeah, he's a fishwife because his wife's got a real codpiece, you see. Anyway, so I did his gematria. But I did Roy Horn. And brought me to Typhoon. Brought me to these other names, these Queen of the Castle, Cartromancy. Then this Karai Sata Lala, or La-A-A. Like it's a spell or something. And see, their names all come down to these symbol words. Te, ta, gram, ma, tan. Tetragrammaton. Isn't the name of that the ones who brought us the... the Zeitgeist. The Zeitgeist, yeah. Yeah, these Aztlans and all this whole magic gypsy trick here. What does that look like? The Manual of Cartomancy and Occult Divination. Grand Orient. I told you Vegas started in Salsagav as the Chinese Railroad Company. Yeah. With help, they were spurred on by the Chinese Railroad Company. Well, look at that, guys. You're going to need a crystal ball. Oh, and some other candle. You're going to need some other objects to get the cartomancy, right? Yeah. Looks like they're into witchcraft, guys. Looks like they're into witchcraft, and they have a seeing ball.
What is Stadia? It's a whole new way to play your favorite games.
And so maybe that's how they seen me coming.
PC required. Just new games
through Christopher Columbus's crystal ball.
At Stadia.com.
Ah, the old witches. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa, they love their cards. I tell you, they did love their cards. And so there's sun signs associated with normal cards. So if you know how to read the cards, you don't need a special card deck. You got a card deck right there. From Salsagavadavan, 1906. Yeah, the year before Bugsy Siegel was born, Vegas was already set up. They were already playing a time-traveling game of Quantum Leap. A game of Thrones. That's why they've been fucking with me. Yeah, that's why they were fucking with me. Dilly dilly, motherfucker. No, sorry, I won't call you the motherfucker. Dilly dilly. Dilly is in East Timor, by the way. Yeah, Dilly is in East Timor, and that's like the end of East Timor. L is like the other end of El Salvador in the old Silk Road. Then now we're getting closer to Quantum Leap. Now we're getting to the sigil magic. Because they took the game of what the fuck off the game, off the table. Now maybe if I put this together. Fuck. No, still not getting what the fuck. I don't know. They took it out. Yeah, there was a game of Quantum Leap on here, an old card game. And once I made the video, well, I made a lot of crazy videos where I was going off on everyone from Sri Lankans to Indians to Ruskies to South Americans to the K-poopers. The K-poppers, I mean. Sorry. And I certainly went hard on the witches. Oh, I certainly went hard on the... Is that you, Artemis? Is that you, Artemis? Is that Artemis? She bleached her butthole. Artemis... Eliphas Levi and the French occult revival. A Leviathan, right? A real Levite. A new pair of custom Levi's jeans. A new priest class, if you will. Some Franken beans, if you will. Some Franken beans. Ah, the magic of tarot. At World's End, right? The disc of the earth. And the alignments, right? Ah. Oh, who's a bad witch, though? That's a bad witch indeed. 3 ways of reading cards. Oh, she knows all about the 3 ways of reading cards like the devil. To read cards like the devil, she says. Ah, she can... Oh, look, she has a dagger cross. That is the sign of the devil. It's even got a flame on it. Oh. Tarot goes academic. Oh. A year ago, I was eating oysters with Frank K. Jensen. Ah, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? I was eating Swedish fish and lefse. I was eating Swedish fish and lefse a year ago. We were at the Sons of Norway because we didn't get along with the Swedes as well. We were Swedish, but we were hanging out with the Sons of Norway because, well, the Swedish ones, they weren't... Okay. Hey, look, you got pictures of the devil. And he's got titties, and he's got blood coming out of his titties. Why does he have blood coming out of his titties? Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at Row de Fortune is a satanic symbol. Next to Le Diable. Alex Trebek. Ah, Canadians did 9/11 for sure, and the Catholics. The Catholics and the Canadians and the Crown. Yes, les impartis. L'impartis. You all did 9/11. Look, you killed your own crown right there in the middle. About the offer, Camellia Elias, Dr. Phil. Camellia Elias, PhD. Dr. Phil is a professor, writer, and cartomancer. So she's the real Dr. Phil, or does she play Dr. Phil on TV? I told you Dr. Phil brought you Bad Baby, who is Brittany Zamora, the Bad Baby teacher. Yeah, here's Brittany Zamora. Zamora means you're of the town of Amor. That's Amore. And so it's actually just a name that doesn't really mean that much. It just means you're from a certain town and you're probably involved in the coke trade and the Medellin things. And so she was caught sleeping with a child. And so you think that they have the power to rebrand her and make her sexual? You think you could turn that into a sexy woman if you wanted to? You know they have those $1 million makeovers? Yeah, you know that they have $1 million makeovers and stuff? And maybe if you find a girl who's just a real bad baby and likes, well, being bad, and you say, you know what? You're going to be my real bad baby now. And then they get her that way. Yeah. So, but Dr. Phil brought her sis, but that's Satan, right? The devil, right? I don't know, you gotta, well, we were on Roy. We started this with Roy's gematria. Roy FC, but we're getting to Michael Jackson. Don't worry. I think that could be her right here. Camila. It could be. Because Michael Jackson is the chameleon, you see. And so her name is Camila Dr. Phil. Camila Eilish is Dr. Phil. Billie Eilish's name is equaling 666. Billy. Camila Elias. Pindar. Earth, Heart, Catholic, Rabbit, Pleiades, Anger, God, Cats, God Games, Adonis, I Am Lord, Create, Ashes, Terra, Tear, Capital, I'm Coming Back. Let's do Billie Eilish, just for the hell of it. Because wait, hold on. Her name starts with Eilish, Billie Eilish. It's hard to spell Billie Eilish for me, though. I have to need help when I want to spell Billie Eilish. That's what makes me have a hard time listening to so much Billie Eilish, is I wanted to listen to a lot more Billie Eilish, but I had trouble spelling it. It's got an I-E. I wonder if Satan would be into something like this. Yeah, I wonder if that's the black goo, if that represents death and snake shit coming out of your eyes. Is that snake shit coming out of your eyes? Hey, these guys know that it is. They're like, finally, someone met Satan. Hey, there she is, guys. Billie Eilish. Her name equals 666. But so does Seth Rogen. And Punch. Eric Estrada does too. Don't worry about that. And John Piper, the Piper Cub. I think there's a lot of them out there. Billie Eilish, Enochian Magic, Sacrifice, Billie Eilish, Lakers, Paper, Cuba, Franklin, San Diego, Foot, Armando. Franklin and Highland, you mean where it goes to Allen's Fountain in Franklin, with the Fountain of Youth at the Casa Glendale on the map that is inside of a wizard's hat. Ah, yes, I've been all over this Illuminati map. Florian, Florian the Floridan. He belongs in Florida, not Los Angeles, by the way. Abba, Father. Yeah, they made a land bridge so the fucking dolphins from Florida could walk over like the Simpsons and take over West Hollywood. That's what Billie Eilish did. 666 Billie Eilish, 206-666-111. Billie Eilish. Cartromancy. This is the one, though. This is, this is Dr. Phil. That's Camila. What is it? I don't even remember. Fucking Eilish. Elias. Billie Eilish. Camila Elias. Dr. Phil. Bad Baby. Marseille Tarot, so French Tarot, Necromancies, the Hellfire Club, and Benjamin Franklin. Take Franklin to Allen's Fountain. Benjamin Franklin brought hellfire into America, and he was the devil of the Founding Fathers. And the French have not really been that honest with us. Roxane Flonoré, Les Florentines, Paul-Émile Becat, Le Philbert. Frenchies. Where else were we going? We were going somewhere. We started with Ludwig Roy here. Yeah. Oh, Michael Jackson. I wanted to give you some Michael Jackson pictures. First, let's give you Billie Eilish smiling. There's Billie Eilish smiling. There's Billie Eilish blowing her dad a kiss. That's Billie Eilish blowing her dad a kiss. There's Billie Eilish turning into Little Xan. There's Billie Eilish pretending she's Little Xan. Yeah, Billie Eilish may have been Little Xan herself because, well, that's probably, that's probably as good as hip-hop's going to get. Yeah, that's as good as hip-hop's going to get right there. Yeah. Really. So, does that look pure and holy to you? Does that look what's... She reminds me of LSD Alliston, who once crawled on my lap and wanted to make out. And, well, she did make out with me, but she wanted to take it further. But then, and I wanted to too, but then the cops came and stopped us. The cops came. Yeah, Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. Yeah, it was out in the desert. I was on mushrooms and alcohol. And the cops said, you got to get in your car and drive, son. They said, that's the safest thing for you right now, son. I said, I think you're right. All right, so then we're going to do Michael Jackson. Oh, look at this girl. What happened to her knees? What happened to her knee? Billie Eilish, you bruised your knees at school today. Were you playing kickball? I told you not to play kickball in them shoes. Anyway, oh my goodness, I don't know who that is. She's got eyes for you. Anyway, oh my goodness, this is the Children of the Corn. Reminds me of my neighbor Corey, who copied my hair commercial. Yeah, we had to make a project. We had to do a commercial for our fifth grade class, and so I made a hair commercial for some gel. Yeah, it was a gel commercial. Might have been Birch Beeswax even. I'm not sure, but Corey across the street copied it word for word. He looked just like her. He looked just like her. Anyway. Let's go to the real chameleon here. It's black, it's white. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's black, it's white. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because this one, he died the day I quit my job to make music. But see, when I look at that 10, the more I look at it, the more he starts looking like the Indian guy who makes fun of him. Yeah, the more he starts looking like the Indian guy who does Thriller. And the more I'm liking the Indian guy better. I think that the Indian guy was the real Thriller, and Michael copied him. It's Thriller, it's Thriller. You've seen the guy. Yeah, see, look it. It's black, it's white. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's black, it's white. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, he liked to grab his testicles and play with little children. Yeah, he liked to grab his testicles and play with little children. He had a sinister look on his face, always at all times. Yes, he always had this sinister look, like he might be a lady getting away with it. He might be getting away with it, he thought. He thought the more he grabbed his penis, the less you'd see that he may have been just Sri Lankan. Yeah, he may have been Sri Lankan with a perm. He may have been a Sri Lankan with a perm, but he wanted to be a white lady. Or maybe there was well, I don't know. I think there was a twist all the way from the beginning. Corey Feldman, he wanted a toy. Or maybe Michael wanted a toy and Corey Feldman became the toy. It's hard to say in Hollywood. Maybe they take turns playing toys with each other. That's how you play toys properly. But that's not how you play toys at all. You don't play toys like that at all. Unless you're this guy. And if you're this guy, then you do. And he called it Jacko Juice. Yeah, he called it Jacko Juice. What? Hey, Corey Feldman, what happened when you drank too much Jacko Juice? What was the result of drinking too much Jacko Juice? Huh, Corey Feldman? Because the day I said I quit my job to make music, Jackson died. And, that was a strange thing. It was a strange thing. But see, he hung out with strange people. My videos are more fancy with music, I tell you what. Yeah, look at, sometimes they play cowboy. Look at, Michael has his cowboy hat on. Oh, they're playing cowboy. Oh, now they're playing tiger. Dress up tiger. Wear your black and red. It's black and red tie night, guys. We're gonna we're gonna walk each other's red carpets. Oh, look, it's put on your Illuminati sheriff outfit. Look, he's the admiral. He's Flash Gordon, yeah, because the first time he came too fast, and they called him Flash Gordon. Ever since then, he could never shake the name. Hey, look it, he's the main Nazi terrorist dentist also. Yeah, he's not just Siegfried, he's also a Nazi terrorist. He's also that comedian guy that shows up on Seinfeld. He's Seinfeld's buddy too, right? Yeah, you know Jerry. Jerry knows Jurgen too, and all the soup Nazis. Jerry knows all the goulash boys. That's right. They're all just good German boys, and they love their goulash together. And this guy, he's probably what you call Hungarian. Oh, they're fabulous actors and gypsies. They have this blonde hair, dark-featured look. Wow, it's kind of, wow, maybe Hungarian gypsies run the circus. And that's why this one died the day I quit my job to make music. Yeah. But who do they serve? Oh, who do they serve? Well, the day I said I'm the White Rabbit, then, what's his name, Hugh Hefner kicked off. But then I met this little guy, San Fernando, outside the 7-Eleven. He was crying to me about it. He showed me a picture of white Jesus with lasers coming out of his hands, I think. I said, that's not Jesus. Whoever made that, I'm not going to judge your images, but that ain't Jesus. Anyway, this guy looked like, he looked like Hugh Hefner to me, political Islam. Imagine that if the guy who was bringing you vaginas was trying to bring you Islam at the same time. And then dress up like fucking Orville Redenbacher and shit. Yeah, he wanted to dress up like Orville Redenbacher, give you political Islam, and then sell you Sell you a porno magazine. My only complaint was it should have came with like a tear-off thing of lotion. Now they have cologne. They should have like a little sample of Vaseline with the magazine, so you know what like anti-chafing material is all about. Now this guy just looks like Nicolas Cage. Yeah, the land speed racer. Bill Warner dies. Well, that's a different Bill Warner. He didn't read the signs that 285 miles an hour might be too fast to go on a motorcycle. But I'm not going to judge a man for he won the Bulgaria Award. He did won the Bulgaria Award. Yeah, when you're a Bulgaria, you get these Bulgaria Awards. That's right. Tonto how? And see, then they show up in a different outfit and like, how'd you see me? Because you're just wearing a bag, wig, and glasses today. Yeah, it's just another piece of kit. These people are fabulous magicians. That's what we're talking about here. Gypsies, the circus ran the show. They show up as the president. They show up as the beggar on the street. They show up as Billie Eilish, or they show up as this lady who's the real Dr. Phil is right here. I'm pretty sure she's responsible for Bad Baby and, the sorcerer's cartomancy. Yes, the sorcerer's cartomancy. You're going to need some Habsburgs. Oh, you're going to need some drink. You're going to need some good cantations, some money. You're going to need it all, guys. You're going to need it all. Yeah, and then you need to stick your tongue out. If you're into it, it means that's the international code for Sausage Fest. Yeah, that's the international code for Sausage Fest. Why we're on here, let's just throw Octoon Baby into the mix. Octoon Baby, Bono, and Joshua Tree. Yeah, Bono and Joshua Tree. But that connects me to Mark Accalupo and Ben Gravy, Octoon Baby. It's the Italianos who are the mix, who are the Latinos, who are the Australians, who are the blonde-haired Aryans when they want to be, or they're my neighbor Jaguar, and he's actually from Jalisco. Yeah, he's actually Jaguar from Jalisco. And he didn't know Bono is actually from Jalisco. Yes, he's a better actor than you notice. Yes, and that gives you the edge. You see, that gives you the edge when you're running coke. Yeah, that's right. Because you can show up as a surfing Ben Gravy and Acalupto. See, he looks like Ben Gravy right there and his new lady, or was that his previous lady? Maybe it's Ben's Gravy's older brothers. Anyway, look at that. When you're Bono, you get up there with Bush, and Bush wants to shake your hand because you're actually Bush's boss. Yeah, that's actually Bush's boss right there, and that's why it looks like this. That's why it looks like that. That's why you can tell that actually is Bush's boss. He's like, yes, we run the mafia. We make these things called cement the shoes. We make these things called cement the shoes, yeah. We keep the trucks running. We keep the cement trucks running at all times. Yeah, that's right, guys. Mark, do you know what Mark Accalupo's name is? That's what, he's Mark Accalupo from Hawaii, right? But then if we're talking about Joshua Tree, these hidden ayahuascans who fell into the forbidden fruit and started getting a taste for man. No pun intended, Lady Gaga or Beyonce or Elton John or Madonna. Madonna needs some blood. She's losing her color. Madonna needs some blood, guys, stat. John Lennon, I'm not even going to go there. Like, you heard of Frank Lupo, right? You heard of Frank Lupo? Well, Mark is Mark J. Luciano Mark Accalupo. I mean, that sounds like Lucky Luciano to me to get cooked up with a name like that. Cornell, Australia. Yeah, he lives in Tweedheads, Australia. Or does he? Aki Bono. Could he just be Bono in another mask, in another skin suit? In another skin? Or is it his cousin, his brother? Or is he just the Silver Surfer? Is he just the Silver Surfer and he transforms and shows up surfing wherever he wants and tells me, get off me wave! Get off me wave! You're not allowed to boogie board here. It's for the surfers only. But look who showed up. The Peacock showed up. He wore a special shirt for the occasion. What's underneath there? How far down does the mural go? Well, we'll have to find out later, yeah. Yeah, he looks like a German boy too. Yeah, I'd say Mick Jagger looks like another Jaguar. He's another Jaguar. The Jaguar's just a leopard who changes his spots, don't you know? And Mick the Jaguar is just, well, he's just a little too good friends with the Germans. And he says, look, it's this one here that I want. He's got the big horn. That's Roy Horns. Roy Biggums, don't you know? Yeah. The Schwulies did Wings. I mean, they did 9/11. The Schwulies did 9/11, guys. Yeah. The Schwulies lead the Illuminatis. Ah, oh, I have this one, the HB. I have this mug. You probably got it from Jürgen. Did you get it from Jürgen? Did he send you the Stein? Oh, that's a good one. That's just a good one, yeah. Yeah, it's a big, good Stein, yeah. Yeah, Jürgen had the biggest collection of Steins. Yes, that's why I say no Jürgen. He gave him tickets specially. Guys, we got tickets to the show, yeah. Yeah. He looks just like that guy from Knots Landing. Yeah, he looks like the guy from Knots Landing. Let's look at Knots Landing again. We can't, because we can't get enough of Knots Landing, right? Because he had a berry farm. Get it? He had a farm full of fruits. He had a farm full of fruits. Get it? A berry farm. Anyway. No, I don't think it is him. I don't think it is him. I'm sure he knows him, so. I bet she knows him. Yeah. Yeah, I bet he knows him. It's a small community. Did you know Hans Gudegas, his real name is, well, Eric Braden's real name is Hans Gudegas, yeah. And Jürgen would talk to Hans Gudegas every week, too. And since the day after they executed Tookie Williams, they stabbed the Jürgen in the heart. There's William Devan. I wonder if he knows Mr. DeRose, Jimmy Michael's new neighbor. Yeah, I wonder if he knows Jimmy Michael's neighbor. Oh, look at him. Yeah. This is a good party. Yeah, this is a good party. Remember they talked about the black-eyed children? Well, who said they had to be children? Who said they had to be black-eyed children? That's right. Maybe she just acts childish. These are fratsies indeed. Those are all fratsies. Every single one of those. That's what you call a fratsie. All of those are fratsies because, well, they went in for plastic surgery to get more beautiful, and, well, it had the opposite effect. Yeah, it does. You ask for more, you get less sometimes. It's true. Unless they turn Lisa Marie into Khloe Kardashian somehow. Unless they turned her back into Khloe Kardashian and they regenerated her, you know, but then they don't come out right. No, they don't come out. They last about 6 months. And, well, they showed it in The Boys from Brazil, they said. Yeah, there's Mr. Devan. Let's show you Christine Vane now. Now I show you Devane. Let's show you Christine Vane, who I met at Venice Beach. Well, I didn't meet her. I just observed her performing, and I was more impressed. Well, I was more intrigued than anything. Well, here's Christine Devane. They take over Venice Beach here. She's got this. She's got a Gretsch. She's got a Gretsch guitar. Yeah, she's got her Gretsch. Okay. This guy is, I think this is the guy from The Office. I don't know. His name is Ramon. He is the gay cowboy. He sings about being gay and his father not accepting him. The whole show is about his father not accepting him as a gay cow. I mean, who are these actors? Well, I guess they got a real actors troupe down there. I wonder if any of that acting ever comes in handy, like when there's a news event or anything. Like if these actors ever show up. Hey, I was going to say, hey, that almost looks like the guy from the Florida one. Yeah, it almost looks like the guy from the Florida one. Yeah. You never know who shows up and just decides to do an act for you. Yeah. There's Christine Vane again. Yeah. The whole thing seemed kind of vain, though, to me. Yeah, the whole thing was kind of vain, right? Man, it's like a Draculonus thing going on with those glasses. It's a full Draculonus. You look at that. It's a full Draculonus thing going on here, yeah. Damn shame, huh? Kind of reminds me of Sarah Silverman. But then if we get into Sarah Silverman, we get into Sarah Silverman's sister, and that's where it starts to creep me the heck out. And so it gives me the willies, and so I don't even go that far deep. Now there's her partner right there. This guy's her partner, and, well, they let me perform once. They shook my hand and told me I'd done, like, people were really proud of me. And they shook my hand and they were happy that I came. And then I came back and the people who run it said, oh no, you can't play anymore. Yeah. One and done with you guys. You stole the show. Guess what? You don't get to play anymore. Yeah, one and done. Tigers, right? Tigers. Tiger stripes. Man-eaters, right? Man-eating predators. Tigers, right? You know who that looks like? This guy from Sin City Buddha tribe, Nero Balbanero Fuentes, who befriended me on Facebook. Now he sings, but it's all vocalized auto-tune. Nero Fuentes from Vegas. Yeah, kind of reminded me of just that whole look there. Yeah, leave Balbanero out of it. Yeah. The Converse guy's looking down though. He's looking sad. Well, because those pants do not mix or match your shoes, okay? Those pants don't match your shoes. But who am I to say? The belt is definitely too long. You're gonna trip over your belt. If you got the problem that you're tripping over your belt, who the fuck was that belt made for? Who was this belt made for, dude? Did he get in a fight with the fat boys, steal all three of their belts and make one belt out of them? I mean, what the hell is that? Anyway, polo. Remember polo? What about that game that the highlight? Oh, people who play highlight definitely run cocaine. They are definitely involved in the cocaine trade. The people who run the highlight court, whoever runs the polo field and the highlight court, move cocaine. Medellin all the way.